The election season in Jamaica appears to be coming upon us very fast. Most of us will likely be wondering whether this one will be peaceful or whether we will see a repeat of bloody elections of the past. But which of the two political parties in Jamaica, if any, do you think have the answers to solving the country's problems?
The time when white people can come in our community and get us to vote for them so that they can be our political leaders and tell us what to do and what not to do is long gone. By the same token, the time when that same white man, knowing that your eyes are too far open, can send another Negro into the community, get you and me to support him so he can use him to lead us astray, those days are long gone.
Get ready to uncover the hidden truths behind a two-party system that might just be a losing game for everyone. Join us as we dive deep into the influence of money, media, and foreign intervention on Jamaican politics. But don't worry, we're not just here to expose the issues. We'll also explore potential solutions for a more diverse and democratic future. Let's roll the dice and see if Jamaica can break free from the cycle of no winners, because it's really time for a real change. Jamaica is a nation that has a long history of political struggles and social change. The country has a constitutional monarchy and a parliamentary democracy. This means that the King of Britain is the formal head of state, but the real power lies with the Prime Minister and Parliament. Jamaica is also a member of the Commonwealth, a group of countries that share historical ties with Britain. The Jamaican political system is dominated by two parties: the Jamaica Labour Party, the JLP, and the People's National Party, the PNP. These parties were founded during the late 1930s and early 1940s and have alternated in power since then. The JLP was founded in 1943 by Alexander Bustamante, who had previously been a member of the PNP, which was founded by Norman Manley 5 years earlier in 1938. Jamaican politics is a two-sided coin with no winners, and we, the Jamaican people, are the ones who lose out in the end. So let's examine some of the evidence that suggests that both parties are more similar than they appear, and that they are both influenced by the same forces of money, media, and foreign intervention. Appearances are everything in politics, and politics is built on deception. One of the main arguments for the two-side no-winners theory is that both parties are beholden to the same sources of funding and lobbying, which shape their policies and priorities. According to OpenSecrets.org, a website that tracks money in politics, both parties rely heavily on donations from wealthy individuals, corporations, and special interest groups. For example, in the 2016 election cycle, the top contributors to both parties included banks, hotels, telecoms, and casinos. These donors often have a vested interest in maintaining the status quo and the advancement of their own agenda, regardless of the public's interest, concerns, or common good of the Jamaican people. Another argument is that both parties are influenced by the same media outlets and narratives, which creates a narrow range of acceptable opinions and perspectives. According to the Pew Research Center, a non-partisan think tank, most Jamaicans get their views from a handful of sources, such as TV stations, newspapers, radio stations, and online platforms. These sources often have a partisan bias or a corporate agenda, which can affect how they frame and report on political issues. For example, in a study by Fairness and Accuracy in Reporting, a media watchdog group, it was found that mainstream media outlets tend to favor pro-US voices over anti-US voices in Jamaica, regardless of which party is in power or which issue is involved. A third argument is that both parties are part of the same political establishment, cut from the same cloth, so to speak. Both excludes or marginalizes alternative voices and movements. According to Gallup, a polling organization, 58% of Jamaicans are dissatisfied with the two-party system and want more choices. However, the current system makes it very difficult for third parties or independent candidates to compete or participate in elections. For example, in most constituencies, third parties face high barriers to ballot access, such as collecting thousands of signatures or paying hefty fees. They also face challenges in getting media coverage, raising funds, and joining debates. So what can be done to change this situation? How can we create a more diverse and inclusive democratic system that reflects the need and preferences of the people politicians are supposed to represent? Let us look at some possible solutions. Reforming campaign finance laws to limit the influence of money in politics and increase transparency and accountability. Reforming electoral laws to allow for more proportional representation, mixed member proportional voting, open primaries, and public financing. Reforming media laws to ensure more diversity of ownership, content, and viewpoints, supporting grassroots movements and organizations that challenge the status quo and advocate for social change. Jamaica is not a game of winners, taking it all, while the losers, the Jamaican people, continually weep. It is a matter of life and death for millions of people who are affected by the decisions made by those in power. We deserve better than a two-sided coin with no winners. We deserve a political system that works for all. If you found this interesting or informative, or if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to Elite Jamaica if you haven't done so as yet. Thank you so much for watching.
Elite Jamaica. Don't forget to drop a like and a comment. Don't forget to subscribe.